The other thing is I'm also often dealing with family members. I'm dealing with their children. Maybe I'm dealing with their siblings, whoever. And it's very emotional for them. And I was one of those children. You know, I went home to Jersey and helped, you know, it was time my mother had fallen and broken her hip and she could no longer live in her home. And, you know, this was a woman who had been fiercely independent all her life. And here she was in her mid 80s and in a heartbeat, she could no longer live in her home and we had to find a assisted living facility for her. And she did not like it. No. She was not happy at all. So it was hard. It was really hard. And, you know, the home that we were selling wasn't the home I grew up in or anything. It was a townhouse that she had eventually, you know, bought. So the property itself wasn't sentimental to me. The situation was sentimental and very emotional to me. And cleaning out her things for her. She wasn't capable of doing that. So a couple of my siblings and I had to do that. And you're digging up stuff that's, for sure. You know, that's emotional. Yeah. And it's a process. There's a lot of crying, a lot of upset. Yeah. So, you know, when I met with the realtor, fortunately she lived in the same neighborhood, so she knew my mom and there was care there. And that meant a lot to me. And I said to her, you know, I can't be here. I'm in Pennsylvania. I need to trust that you're going to take care of her home. You know, and even from a security standpoint, I needed to make sure that she was going to make sure it was always locked up and taken care of and that kind of thing. But I needed her to be sensitive to my mom's needs and also respectful of her. Like at that, she was having a hard time writing and signing, but I didn't sign those contracts. She signed all those contracts and did it real slowly. And you have to be patient. And I keep that in mind when I'm doing this kind of stuff. Right. Like you just have to be patient and you have to be respectful and you need to talk to that person. So if their kid is sitting there and having a lot of input and asking questions and stuff, you certainly address them and answer their questions, but you always redirect it back to the individual who owns this home. Yes. Because they're the most important person in the room. Yes. They really are. Yes.